Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, the people of Edo State in particular, my home state. I am Sydney Immobile, the president of a Southern Nigeria Middle Belt and Northern Minorities Forum. Our headquarters is in New York, United States of America. Well, we are going to talk to you not on behalf of the entire body, because the entire body is apolitical. We are not partisan. However, this does not mean that when you see something very nice, you cannot say it. You are not banished from telling people the right thing. I am going to speak on behalf of the Edos in our group and in diaspora. We have two things we want to address. The small one is that of what Senator Ahmed Bola Tinubu said on social media. The second one is about what we watch and listen to on the TV, where somebody said our able and honorable, distinguished Dr. Chief General President Olusegun Obasanjo said was wrong, was to reflect how much envy he had for the present general leading a government we don't know whether it is military or civil. Anyway, let's first of all go to the small one. We feel very disgusted. We feel very appalled. Anyway, we were not disappointed, because anything having to do with Ahmed Tinubu, you don't expect any positive result. It's always negative. When he said people should reject Governor Obaseki of Edo State to vote for Ize Iyamu, let us look at the string that is holding certain people together. You have Gamdoje, the $5 million thief. You have Ize Iyamu. I'm not calling him a thief because he has not been adjudged to be a thief. But Oshomole told us that he has a case of 700 million naira stolen from the treasury with EFCC. Oshomole told us that Ize Iyamu poured acid on a fellow student who till today cannot raise a family. That's what we know about Ize Iyamu. Then you have Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Anytime Tinubu's name is mentioned, one knows where his mind goes. Looting of treasury, inordinate ambition, unintelligent, and very garrulous. I will take each and every of our claim and explain it to the public. Tinubu is garrulous. Tinubu does not deserve respect. When Goodluck Jonathan was there, I remember how he went to Abuja to terrorize that administration because Goodluck was a peace-loving president. Then Tinubu again, we know him when we say he's arrogant. He does not value the importance of any other person. He sees himself as everything above every other person. Let's go down the ladder. What about his riches? Tinubu is richer than Lagos State. He even said it that he was richer than 2 states. Where did he make the money? What business is he doing? Looting of treasuries. He is unintelligent. This will always make me to laugh, because if we say Buhari is not doing well, Buhari is not intelligent, Buhari is 100 times more intelligent than Tinubu. Remember, Buhari used Tinubu to climb. Till today, Tinubu has no position, but parading himself as the national leader of APC, a position that doesn't exist. That Buhari used him and dumped him. Everybody knew this. Everybody was aware of this. But when it was time for him to come back and for the second tenure, even the worst foolish person would have expected Tinubu to say, no, you can't use me a second time. Once beaten, twice shy. Excuse me. Did he not cave in? This time, he came out from the ditch and began to parade himself as the next president. I don't know where Tinubu is going to be president. Whether it's going to be, anyway, you must have president of a company, president of a family, president. I don't want to insult the Yoruba race. President of Tinubu family, and probably the president of Lagos State. So, how do you see that kind of person coming to join people who mean well? Tinubu's appeal against Obaseki's re-election was a big plus for Obaseki, because if Tinubu had said, vote for Obaseki, many people would have run away and begin to think that there's something dangerous there. So Obaseki should be thankful to God, and we appeal to the youth of Edo State to start beating drum to celebrate the winning of Obaseki. On a more serious note, beside that, we will appeal to you. Don't go away after voting. Don't say, after all, he's winning, he must win. So we don't, it is not just because of my ballot alone that he can win. Please, everybody, come out en masse, vote for Obaseki, and stay with your ballot, stay with your vote. Because we here do not trust the INEC. We have seen it so many times, and there's nothing preventing them from repeating the kind of useless declaration they made in the past. So stay with it, stay with your vote, count your vote. Make sure your vote is counted before they dupe you. Then we have to move to the other side. The issue of a person coming out to say Obasanjo was President Obasanjo was envious of who? Obasanjo cannot be envious of an idiot. Obasanjo, we admire other intelligent people like himself. There's no reason why Obasanjo should be envious of anybody. Obasanjo is an institution. So coming out to say some dirty things will not remove an hair from the skin of Obasanjo. When Obasanjo was there, we knew that there was a president. The military itself will know. Now we have a set of bandits. When you are talking of terrorists, I begin to wonder who is a terrorist. The number one person that the terrorists mentioned by themselves to go and represent them as their head of state to negotiate with the federal government? Is it the man that that came out to tell us that Nigerians will be soaked in their blood if he was not there? Even though that he is there now, has he not made real his threat? There is no freedom of speech, no freedom of association, no freedom of movement. You are not even free with your wife because your neck could be severe the next minute and your wife raped, the farm taken over by bandits, Meyatiala, herdsmen. Is that what Obasanjo will envy? That person must be very silly. He must be very silly. That's what I have for that. Let's all look at the other side. Omoyele Sowore said, what is going on in Nigeria is bad. He was charged for treason. Dr. Obadiah Malaifa said what is going on in Nigeria is bad. It's under siege. It's under, they are terrorizing him. Even the outspoken gentleman who says what he sees, Chief Femi Fani-Kayode, they want to drag his name into the mud. Look at Amechi. Amechi talking to Fani-Kayode. These are moles in the group of Tinubu, selling out the South for subversion by the North. Not the North, when we say North, by the Fulanis. They don't care. They don't care whether their children are slaughtered. They want power by all means. The power they will never get. They think this is the past era where Fulanis will come out and say, okay, I'm picking Immobile for your presidency. Everybody will say, hey, hurrah. It's not going to happen. Tinubu, forget about your dream. Rather, be thinking of how you will go to jail. Same to Amechi, same to Uzodima, same to Rochas. Imagine where a bandit is coming to supervise the election of Southern Nigeria. And people are happy. Those people who are doing the business of the North, who invited the Northerners, they should wait for the rot of the use of Edo State. The use of Edo State, please stay together. Don't be deceived with the ill-gotten money. If they give you money, take it and do what you want to do. If I pay you to corrupt you, to deal with your parents, take my money and deal with me, because your parents are your parents. Thank you very much. May Governor Obaseki be returned after the election. We have to watch the INEC, because that is their joker card. Watch the INEC very well. This is not the first time, and it may not be the last time, but nobody should take us for a ride. Thank you very much.